I had these beautiful stones and I wanted to do a bracelet, but it didn't have a hole in it. So the only technique available for it was to bezel it. I improvised a lot with the different stones, trying one technique, a different technique, until I found one and I'm satisfied with it. Take your stone, and the first step is going to be to measure how many beads you need to circle it all around. So once you have the perfect measurement, you're going to circle it with a peyote stitch technique. It depends on how wide your stone is, the rows that you're going to need. Now let's check if it fits perfectly. As you can see, I needed to do this 3 times so I can have 4 beads in one lane and 3 copper beads in another lane. I'm gonna start to make this smaller. I'm gonna take 3 beads and I'm gonna skip 3 spaces. I'm gonna enter on the 4th bead, as you can see. The final result will be something like this. You need to repeat this process until you finish to circle it all around. It is actually easier if you just use your finger and put it as a ring. That was just to be for the front of the stone. Well, we also need to do the back to secure the stone. So we're going to take this time 5 beads, we're going to skip 4 rows, and we're going to enter on the 5th. It's very similar of how we did before, but this time it's going to be longer. It is taking shape already. Let's see how it fits. Once you have finished with it, we're gonna do a second part. Remember that we add 5 beads, so we're going to exit through the 3rd one. We're gonna take 2 more beads and we're gonna exit through the 3rd one on the next row. We're gonna do this again all around, just taking 2 beads and exiting through the 3rd one on the next row. Doing this step is going to help us to make it tighter and to hold the back of the stone. It's very important to do it very tight or to pull the thread at the end of it, so it will make it very, very tight. This is just a technique that I improvise. I know that there are a lot of techniques. Maybe you can watch a lot of videos and find which one will be the best for the stone that you have. As you can see in the other stones that I have in the background, I also tried with different kind of beads to see which one will hold and fit better my stone because it was a very difficult one. Once you have finished, you will have a flower design like this. You will take your stone and try to fit it correctly until the edge of it. And once you have it in place, you're gonna start pulling the thread to make this tighter. It will need another road. Without any bead, just with the thread all around to make it tighter. What I like about this design is that it looks like a little star on the back, but also it will let the stone to shine because you can see the stone in different places. It's not covered all over like I did in other stones. That's why this was my favorite, and this was the one that I selected to be shared with you. So now I will have a little basket in which my stone will fit perfectly, and if you still need to make it tighter or better, you can add just selected beads to make it more beautiful. Of course, this will depend of the kind of stone that you have, because this is the technique that I use for this kind of stone. But if yours is bigger, maybe you need to add 6 beads or maybe to add more beads between them to make it perfect when you circle it. So I was feeling satisfied already with the back of it, but I thought that maybe adding a second row in the front of the stone will hold it better. So remember we had 3 beads and 3 beads and 3 beads. So what I did this time is to exit in the middle one, add 3 more beads and exit in the next row in the middle one. So we will have 3 beads in between the previous 3 beads that we add as a first row. It will look like something like this. Now we need to make them tighter. Just pass your thread all around and pull the thread so this will be tighter. Times I needed to add just a bead to make the spaces to look tighter between my previous beads. So you will see here, I see a space, I took a bead and I added. So when I pull, it will fit perfectly and just to make the spaces between them tighter. This is the final result, the back, the front of it. I know it's not like totally perfect, but as I said, I'm just improvising. I'm not an expert on these techniques, but I just wanted to make a bracelet with it. So then I add some little flowers between them. I joined all my stones and make a beautiful bracelet with it. It's okay that each tone is kind of different from the other one, but this is also a 7 chakras bracelet, so it's supposed to be different each one from the other one. The final result, what do you think? I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller because it looks a little big in my hand, but I think it's perfect.